Okay, we're here at gotomath.com. Click on the calculus, go down to integrate by substitution, and we are doing 5-1, 5-1, 5.1, whatever. Use method of substitution to evaluate the integrals. So let's go ahead and write that down. 9 over 7x plus 10 dx, the integral of. Now, I've got a section that deals with these. However, for some reason I decided to put a bunch of stuff in this section here, but okay, so let's not freak out. We've got the integral of 9 over 7x plus 10. I got a little crooked there. Now we're going to use what's called the log rule. Alright, so known as the log rule, there's a theorem that I'm not actually going to state, but this involves the substitution method and the log rule, I guess you could say at the same time. That's a u, not an a. We're going to let u be the denominator, 7x plus 10, and du is equal to 7 times dx. Alright, well, we don't have a 7 up here. We do have the dx, so let's go ahead and bring that 7 du dx. Now we've isolated dx, we can replace the dx with the 17 du. But I'm going to go ahead and I guess we'll write this one more time. Let's bring that 9 out front. 10 dx. And we can go ahead now and do the substitution. So the 1/7 du is going to go in, get substituted in for the dx. And remember, what do we do with the 1/7? We go ahead and just bring it on out. So 1/7 times 9 is 9/7. The integral of 1 over u du. Now, like in previous problems, we would take this u, bring it to the top, and what would we'd end up with here is, write a little side work, u to the negative 1. But what happens is when we add 1 to the numerator, to the exponent, we'd end up with 0 over, then we put the okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, you can't do that. Forget it. We're going to use what's called the log rule. When we have a form that looks like this, the integral of 1 over x or 1 over u or 1 over whatever our variable is, we're going to use the natural log. Make sure you use the absolute value, rewrite whatever this is, and plus c. Okay, log rule they call this. And then we'll go ahead and write our coefficient out here, 9/7. But we don't leave it like this. Remember, get everything back in terms of x. We got the natural log. Make sure you write the absolute value bars now. And our u is 7x plus 10. Don't forget the c. So log rule is, if we have this form here, we're going to use the natural log of the absolute value of u. Now, you don't have to use these absolute value bars as long as we consider the entire our domain all real numbers, but our range has to be all positive if that's the case. But this here, we're going to have some negative numbers in here depending on what our domain is, so we're just going to put absolute value here bars. Alright, where we at? That's it. Let's go over here, check answer. 9/7 natural log 7x plus 10 plus c. Okay, pretty simple stuff. However, I do have a section dedicated to, it's under here, natural logarithmic functions, and we look at some other different cases of different forms that we got to kind of do some different things to, some little bit more advanced problems anyway. So we're here at gotomath.com. I'm going to practice that. See you later.